Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zach.
We're back here with the third episode of Cowboy Bebop. So, second episode, Zach. You liked it a bit more. I liked them both. We didn't have any Faye, but we had some cool stuff with the Syndicate. We had a funny, cool little moment with the bomber, the teddy bear guy.
Yeah.
Them stepping on the bomb. You described the movie with, what's his name? Tommy Lee Jones. Shoots up in the air.
Blown away.
Blown away.
The movie. Yeah, Bouncing Betties.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges, Tommy Lee Jones. The second episode was better, and I think it's because I stopped expecting better from the series after I saw the first episode.
Okay.
I think there are things about this series that it gets right. Well, I wouldn't say it gets right, but they do well, and I can enjoy. I'm glad the second episode didn't have Faye. I don't like their Faye, and I don't want to see her. So maybe when they bring her back, she'll be a little bit better and a little more Faye-ish.
Okay.
Because in my opinion, the characters need to be right. I don't give a fuck what you do with the story as long as the characters are right. Because I think that's what carries a series, kind of like Batman, Superman, any of the major Marvel comics,
Okay.
DC comics. I think they have to get the characters right if you're going to change the story. And so far, they've gotten at least one character semi-right, and the other two I'm still up in the air about. So
Okay.
I don't know where to really take it or what to say about it without sounding like too much of a fucking mean son of a bitch. So...
Favorite moment from episode 2? Mine was definitely when they were misunderstanding the teddy bear guy.
Well, yeah, that's the first thing that comes to mind for me.
Yeah.
It's like the Ichabod. Somebody escape pod.
Yeah.
Oh, Ichabod! Oh!
And they were both laughing as that guy was on the ground dead.
Yeah, well, he's definitely knocked out.
Oh, knocked out, yeah.
What bothers me about that is the ship. That whole episode was permeated with the details about, like, I like Jet's casting, but I don't like the shit thing about, oh, I'm trying to get something for my daughter.
I think that was
Blah,
the
blah,
first
blah.
episode.
No, it's mentioned in the second episode. I don't really care for the changes to Jet's character and mentioning his daughter and all this other shit. I mean, it wasn't in their series. It doesn't need to be brought in now. I don't know why they need to make him into this fatherly figure. Because you can make a person into that without having to bring an actual child into it. Because he was kind of supposed to be the more responsible guy in the relationship between him and Spike and that dynamic before. So, I didn't need that. All that aside, second episode was better than the first. I'm hoping the third is better than the second. And that they just kept on keeping on, you know? So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's going to be just as good or a little worse, but not as bad as the first.
I agree with you. I'm not trying to say that.
I actually like them both. I'm just saying I'm thinking for you.
You would. And it's okay. I know I'm the guy that's usually harder on my entertainment than others because the entertainment in this life is all I have. So
Come on. We're starting.
I hear the sake here on Mars is only good when it rains.
Kill Bill.
That was very Kill Bill-ish. Yeah. I think that's not a message you want to get.
At least he would know that there's a threat on his life.
I need to know whether he still does his business from there.
And I said there wouldn't be trouble.
No trouble. Just information.
It's called Senshi. Makes you think it's synthetic sushi?
Yeah.
Nah, that sucks.
I hate
But
it too.
it's like
I want real sushi too.
they probably don't.
I don't want
have
fake
any
crab.
oceans.
We were just talking about this
They
before
probably
the
don't have,
reaction.
yeah, they probably don't have any oceans.
Mars is like one of the wealthiest places to be though in this universe.
Oh yeah, but do they have ocean fish?
I don't
from
fucking
planet
know. They
Earth?
never say that. I don't know. Maybe they have salmon there.
Yeah.
Or wherever they fucking eating sushi in Japan right now. I don't know.
But you have to act fast, because I'm selling out everywhere.
Supplies are limited, so check if you want.
I like how they made us such an ugly doll.
That's real freaky looking.
I swear this doll is mocking me. 70 toy stores and this goddamn doll is sold out in every one of them. Now I'm doomed to show up at Kimmy's birthday without the one thing she wanted. It's gonna cost me more woos than retail. Barely 45 G's in a kitty.
Oh, this song is great. It's from the movie.
Look here, first hit, 15 million. Wow, that is a lot of money, Spike. I know, Jed, it is.
I don't know. Cops are already all over this one.
Yeah, because the victims are wealthy. ISSP lives to cater to the rich. Doesn't that make you want to grab them before they do?
You hate Tharsis.
I do, but you haven't seen your daughter in years, which I'm not going to lie to you, affords me the right to contradict myself. What do you think?
So you.
There you go.
Something will afford you the right to contradict yourself sometimes. You'll do it.
Just from a security camera.
I actually like the way he said that.
Well, look who comes a-calling after all these years.
Oh, Lord.
Jet Black.
How are you, Woodcut?
Better. Now there's a tall glass of creamy chocolate milk standing in my eye line. You a good guy or a bad guy, Spiegel?
Depends on who you ask.
I like you, kitty cat. You know, Jed and I go way back, and I mean way back. Used to call him the Black Dog. You want to know why?
Oh, yes. God, yes. Please tell.
Look,
I was thinking less along the lines of cash, more along the lines of dinner. Me, you, bottle of Chianti. 2 bottles.
Chianti. Dumb and Dumber. Remember that?
sounds to me like blackmail.
Damn right it is, because Jed, you are black and you are male.
Favorite person ever.
Fine.
That's a big fat orgy, see. Listen to continue.
I like her character though.
I do too. It's just funny. The old cougar.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I got that from Dumb and Dumber before Dumb and Dumber got it from Signs of the Lambs. So I was doing it off of them and they're doing it off of Signs of the Lambs. It's just kind of funny.
So did you two really...
Spike.
Okay. Seriously, though, did you...
Spike, keep your eye on the ball.
Hey, I'm not Woodcock, pal. I'm gonna make your little girl pay for what you rich assholes did to me and my family.
You read lips?
Yeah.
3 years of us working together and I'm just learning this now.
Kind of a... Man, I hate that.
See that scar on his wrist?
It's in every single thing. You zoom in and it clears up. The technology doesn't exist. You know that?
But it's supposed to be fucking light years in the future, though.
It'll never exist.
Light years in the future! Light years!
What was his name? Doc Holliday.
Really? That was his name? His name was actually Doc Holliday?
No, it was Bill something. But he figured out some bank thieves were using face changes to give us a slip. So Doc created a frequency scrambler.
Yeah. Why'd you call him Doc Holliday?
I did, and some guys in the force did.
Why did they?
Oh, if I know.
Was he a doctor?
What? No.
There's gotta be a reason.
I want to know too.
Maybe like vacation, Spike. The point is, we use a scrambler to glitch the
I like the
power.
reference. I don't need to know
Once
the
we
reason.
go in whatever low-rent brothel you got the thing from and get it fixed.
Listen, if you would have started this conversation with brothel, we would have saved ourselves a whole lot of time.
Hey, look.
Oh my. Your face. You're that killer.
Shit.
Goddamn Betty.
The pump off? Oh, good God! It's like The Shining.
He's in for a surprise.
He's always smiling. You first meet the guy and you think he's had a stroke or something. He's just one happy asshole.
Your brother set you up. He robbed you of 5 years of your life. Years you could have spent with your wife and your kid in your house.
Thanks for the reminder.
You ever think about putting a bullet in a guy like that?
Well, Doc there.
That's a serious question.
Benicio?
Yeah, that's right. The black market center, the pimple playthings, the man with the bag.
You got the doll?
Dog Shane. Just kind of funny.
35. Hey.
For a goddamn piece of molded plastic?
Hey. Desperation and inflation go hand in hand, me amigo.
Well, I'm glad you don't consider extortion a violation of your parole.
This is a hell of an environment.
Yes it is.
It's like the rooftop.
Tassels.
And then Troll's Sport.
Tassels! He's got tassels on his coat.
Oh. Oh. I think he could have broke his arm there if he wanted to.
Oh, fuck.
I walk and talk and want here.
Oh my God.
Damn it.
Dude, that is ridiculous, man. Oh, dude, that's not good. That little doll, that doll is gonna be involved in this somehow. It's an awful thing.
Horrible looking dog, I can tell you that.
What the hell are you doing?
Waiting for you to pull me back up.
Jesus! I wouldn't agree to that.
No.
Put them up in a nice hotel. Make sure they're well fed. And then keep them on payroll till we're up and running again.
Really?
No, you brainless fleck of mediocrity. We'll find new Fujis when we bring the business back online.
Sapphire Steve Stefanski was the best, but he played trombone.
Which gave him the most skilled lips, both on and off the stage?
I made no secret of it. They still root?
Drinking Kudo again?
Cave to talk.
I think you can give Kimmy this one. I don't think she's gonna notice.
We got a dog. Only 10,000 moves.
Right.
I hope it works out.
I think it will.
I think it's too early to reconcile with his daughter.
Oh, look at me.
Overkill. Killing a dog.
Don't tell me to calm down, you fucking idiot cunts. You get 7 shades of shite in here. Wait out here, or I'll stab the beef off you.
You never answered my question.
Whether I put a bullet in him? No. That'd be too quick and painless for that asshole. I'd pull Chalmers into a dark alley and put my metal fist right through his smiley fucking face. Make him go through the rest of his miserable life with a face that matches his miserable sense of brotherhood. But I'm not bitter.
But I'm not what?
No, not bitter.
I like Spike. He's funny. No, I'm sorry. Jenny's funny.
Oh my god, I know Hakim. Cheap bastard. The only case for lapdogs, I offer him satiety und see. But he never pays extra. He is a cheap bastard.
Who doesn't go in for the Alabama anaconda? What a cheap bastard.
Okay.
Ahoo!
A hound.
This is the weirdest shit, dude.
Yeah, that's what I said. A hund. It's crazy, right? You must make a fortune at the end. Won't even pay for the pinky end of a double-sided dildo. He is a cheap bastard.
Yes, you keep saying that.
Are you a cheap bastard?
Not by choice, mistress.
Spike.
Not by choice. That's kind of funny. What the fuck?
Check. A dog.
Hey! Ed! Dude!
No.
I mean, Ed Ein, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
They put their dogs in escape pods instead of us. And my parents,
Oh, damn.
they didn't make it. I mean, they're so adorable. They don't deserve to die.
You're right, they don't.
But I do. My life's not worth living.
Look, it's worth plenty. 15 million oolongs to be exact. That's pretty good. Son of a bitch!
Shut up, you.
I came here, well, we had a gun on you.
Bullshit.
Come on, this guy wasn't a threat to anybody. You know that. You guys didn't want to pay out the bounty, did you?
Yeah, there's that too.
Fucking assholes.
You give her the dog.
Oh. We gotta keep the dog for us.
I don't know yet, but I bet he's giving her the dog.
That is so contrast to, like, the Bebop.
I know. Trust me. I know.
What you gotta say, Zach?
I'm trying to say that
feel for him?
this is all bullshit. Is what I think. I don't think this is real, though. This is not what's really happening.
Oh, okay.
Something better.
Definitely not what's real. Here we go.
That's right, baby. His name is Ein.
Not great.
You gotta ask. Honestly, you gotta ask the mom, right?
You know what the taxes are to keep a dog. I can't afford that.
I know. I'll chip in.
Jet.
I'm just trying to be a part of her life. I'll be damned, Jet. Didn't think you were gonna make it. Here I am.
Just go. And take that dog back to wherever you found it.
Can I call him sometime? He's yours, right?
Of course he is. And of course you can. Whenever you want. Okay, Bean?
That was our reaction. Now we're going to talk about it.
That was the weirdest episode. It was also, I think I liked it the most.
I liked it the most so far. I'll say that. I know that Australian man that is a fan of ours said that he's going to enjoy watching us losing our souls watching the show. So that leaves a lot of room for disappointment. But so far, this episode here, it wasn't so bad. I mean, it wasn't the depth of Hakeem we got from the original.
Mm-hmm.
Because you actually had a couple confrontations between Spike and Hakeem in that episode.
Yeah.
There's a lot more about the dog in it than this. And this, it was just kind of, the dog was only in a few scenes.
They made the dog be a plot point.
He's a minor plot point.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of disappointing. I like how Jet ended up with it in this.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to give it to his daughter as a pass-off for the walking Sally.
Yeah.
But
that plot, the Sally, was just entertaining, but a shit show where I felt for him.
Yeah. Arnie, what is that, with Arnold Schwarzenegger and...
Jingle All the Way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get that toy for his kid.
Yeah.
I like Jet's gut. I like that he has a gut. Makes him seem older.
Like his visceral...
Yeah, his actual gut.
Okay.
Like, it makes him seem like he's older than Spike. Like, Asians, in general, they age slower.
It's like a fuse. And then we get
whites.
Then we get that point, and then we age 10 years.
Yeah, that might be true.
My mom still isn't there. She's like 75.
I know,
still looks...
but that point is like, your mom, for instance, she looks younger than, like, my grandma.
She looks... I think my mom could pass as 50.
Your grandma didn't smoke. Your mom didn't smoke or anything. My grandma smoked and things like that and had bad habits.
Yeah.
Your mom probably eats healthier. So, afford me the right to contradict. Like you said it right. Yeah.
You need to write that down. And
I did write it down.
You need to put it on a business card.
Tattoo it on my chest.
No, just every time you do it, which is twice a week, you just handed me the card.
It affords me the right to contradict.
You know, I have a friend, Morgan. When she was in college, she saw this guy who was like 7 feet tall, and she just goes, "Wow, you're really tall." He pulls out a card. It said, "Yes, I'm really tall," and it's basically something that's preloaded for all the people who say he's really tall. He hands it to them.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, I don't play basketball.
Yeah. I saw that in a meme or a GIF once.
Yeah,
like, everybody saying, "Well, I don't do this with the basketball, and I don't do this, and I don't do that," and the air looks great. The air's great up here.
Yeah, it was
covering all the bases.
Yeah.
For being all the stereotypes of being that tall. I'm sorry that your feelings are hurt. I work with a guy that's 6'7".
Mm-hmm.
Fucking tall motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah.
skinny as hell, but he's tall as hell.
Yeah.
Good mechanic. And he doesn't bitch and complain about being tall.
Well, I think it's more of a joke, but yeah.
Well, I know, I get it, but it's like...
I wouldn't want to be that tall, I don't think. I'd like to be about 6'3".
You would?
That'd be nice.
What does it matter? I would rather be shorter. I want to be shorter and uglier. That's my...
You wear boots that make you taller. Is that blackmail? Yes, and you are a black male. Like, she was great.
That was one of my favorite parts of this episode. Yeah.
She was just...
She's like an old cougar, but like she's past her prime. She's like Jezebel.
Yeah.
Where she's gone past her previous beauty, and now she's like still trying to cash it in.
She was just a great character, and we don't know too much about her and Jet, but there's enough there.
Evident that Jet gave her some in the past. Yeah.
And maybe he was like, she was like, at the time she was in her 40s, he was in his 20s. Is probably the greatest thing,
Probably so.
Now he's in his 40s and she's in her 60s.
The dominatrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was this
S&M.
Yeah. This episode was by far the most bold and like whimsical, but when I think whimsical, I think of like.
How do you feel about S&M and dominatrixes?
I'm not really into it. I had one relationship where she craved that type of thing, and I got into it because she liked it, but it's not personally something that I like wanted to do like growing up.
I don't like it. Like I
like
know
it was
a guy,
hot when it was happening.
It's hot. The outfit's hot.
It wasn't that. It was the dominating aspect.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to be submissive. I don't like being submissive at all, even in any relationship I ever have, no matter what it is.
No, I definitely wasn't that.
Yeah, so
I was
like
she was submitting, baby.
Okay, my
but
point is,
I didn't wear the black shit and do the whip stuff though.
So she wanted to be the submissive one.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the point of what's going on in this episode. This episode's about the dominatrix. The dominatrix is a woman. The guys come in.
Dominatrix. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
They pay to be the one that comes in, and they get whipped, they get spanked, they get dominated.
I'm not into that at all. It's weird.
That's what a dominatrix is, and some people like that. Some people do it. I know a cousin of mine went out west. He knew somebody that was a dominatrix. I don't know if he went out there for her or just went out there because she liked the party life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, but I have no desire to be dominated.
No,
to be the submissive one. I have no fucking desire for it.
Well, I understand.
But I don't desire for it to be that uneven. Like, I want it to be an even keel.
Yeah.
Like, you want it and I want it, and we're both getting it. Not, I want it more and you're submitting, or you're wanting it more and I'm submitting. I don't want any of that shit. That's fucking weird to me.
I see.
The guys that think that they're fucking these testosterone mountain ram guys that remind me of the Rams and the nature videos.
Yeah, they kick each other
in the nuts.
Yeah, I like the Doc Holliday stuff. Like, why'd you call him Doc?
Yeah, I didn't get that. It reminded me of Tombstone.
Yeah, I think
Val
that
Kilmer.
I think
it's like that's ground you don't tread on. It's like why are you bringing it up? But I get it. It was kind of a cool little play.
Yeah, well, and I like how I think they all knew about that movie. Like Spike knew about that movie. He's like, yo, was he a doctor? Was he this? Was he that?
Yeah, because Doc Holliday in real life was supposed to be, I'm pretty sure, a dentist.
Yeah,
and turned gunfighter and gambler.
So it's just funny that he never explained why they call him Doc Holliday. I like it. It was weird, but I like the image. It kind of reminded me of the laziness of Spike. But he's just sitting there waiting to be pulled up, and just honestly, just the shot of him between his boobs with the blue lighting, him smoking a cigarette. It was cool.
Yeah. All right, and prosexuals. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
What does it mean?
I have no idea.
I've heard of pansexual, like Rick and Morty, where he'll have sex with anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have internet service to look it up. One thing also about Ein is, I feel like I'm glad the way he got the dog, because I feel like he definitely wouldn't keep the dog if it wasn't for his dog.
Not the way they're presenting this.
Not the way they're presenting this version of Jet.
This iteration of Jet, yeah.
Yeah. But part of me thinks that maybe Spike might like him, though. I don't know.
Well, Spike didn't like animals or women in the series.
Yeah.
Like, other than, obviously
Julia. Yeah.
But he didn't like them being around in his work life.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got stuck with Faye and Ein.
Yeah.
And Ed.
Yeah.
So, I see it working better in this series, the way they presented Jet and the way they're trying to work it all out. And I get it. I like how they interchange the walking Sally with Ein.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't give a lot of light to Ein in this episode. The original anime had like a very big feature on what Ein was.
Yeah.
And why he was the way he was and why he was important.
Mm-hmm.
Which maybe they'll build on that.
Maybe.
So I'm giving it some breath, and I'm like, okay, well,
hopefully he's not just
they'll build on that and make it a little more out of it in the series.
Mm-hmm.
So here's hoping.
In this, he can read lips, and they've been together for 3 years.
I did catch that detail. The three years. The lips thing could have been him bluffing. I don't know. There's some smile in the episode. It was a bullshit smile. At work, there's a guy that comes in. He's from my hydraulic shop that rebuilds hydraulic cylinders, and he always comes in. He's always a really happy guy. He's always all smiles. Mm-hmm. He's a salesman.
Yeah,
that's his bit.
Of course,
comes in. He's all smiles, all happy. That fucker. I've talked to a guy that actually quit from where I work now to go somewhere else where he made more money. Talking about it, like, I don't like that guy. I'm like, yeah, I don't like the guy either. He always smiles. He's always too happy. He's like, yeah, I agree. And that was his bit. I get why he does it, but he's always like the happy mask salesman in Majora's Mask. He's always smiling.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's very... something wrong with it.
Synthetic?
Yeah.
Weird. Sometimes it's weird. So that part was you talk about his old brother who screwed him over.
Mm-hmm.
The asshole's always smiling. Talk about brotherhood.
Oh yeah, I got that down. True Detective season 2. I wrote that down for some reason.
Okay.
I don't remember why. Would you kill him though?
If I was him?
Someone betrayed you like that.
Yeah, if I can get away with it, I definitely would.
What does it matter? Wouldn't that give more value to their life if you had to go out of your way and make that risk for you to kill them?
If I can get away with it, if I knew I could get away with it, I definitely would. Yeah, for sure.
Why? Why give more value to their life to know that you'd have to put that risk on the line?
If I had to risk it, I wouldn't do it.
That is a risk.
Okay, if it was a risk, I wouldn't do it.
It's a risk now. It's a risk now, and it would be then. It would be then in this show. It would be a risk to get away with it. It's always a risk to murder somebody, Shane.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't do it. Unless I knew I could get away with it. So when I say that...
It's still a risk. So was the gain for you, does it outweigh the risk?
The game aspect, yeah.
That guy stealing your wife, would it be worth the risk to murder them?
Definitely not them, because I'd definitely be the number one suspect.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, they live a kind of a life, and he's a cop, and maybe, people who are cops are more likely to get shot, and people who are bounty hunters are more likely to... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they can get away... I feel like he can get away with it easier in his world than I could in my world.
Yeah, but why hold on to it? If those people will do that to you, why are they worth the risk to your own life and the things that you have and the opportunities you have to make things better for the things you have left?
I try not to think about it, I guess.
My point is like...
But you bring it up!
Let's say my kid... Yeah, I did bring it up because it's the point to bringing it up. But say my kids.
Yeah.
Is it worth the risk to murder somebody? And the freedom, my freedom and my opportunity to see them and them seeing me and their time with me, is that worth the weight in gold or the weight of that person's life?
No.
To murder them? No, it's not.
If that was me, no. If I was him, maybe.
No, I'm talking about you.
I mean, no. I just wouldn't. I don't have the means.
Because he's him. He's still him, which is basically you. Because he has one kid, which is just as good as 4 kids. Because he has a kid. So that kid deserves his time and his fucking effort.
Yeah.
So, if it's worth it to you or not?
No.
Spike asked him in this episode.
If I were Jet, I'd say, if I were Jet, I don't know. I mean, honestly, he kind of reminds me of someone who just he tries not to let it bother him too much. It comes up in his face, he gets pissed off. First episode, he said, like, oh, it's you. And like, and then his expression changed. I'd say it was good to see you, but it's not. And then he goes back. I don't think he lets it bother him. I try to be that way. The things that bother me, I try to let it motivate me positively. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it gets to me.
I certainly don't like to give them credit in my life. It's like if things bother me, it's like, well, I'm not going to give you any of my freedom or anything that ultimately matters to me because of what happened.
I look at it as someone taking up headspace and that I don't want them occupying and them having that satisfaction. I don't think necessarily people think that way, but I think that way a little bit.
I don't like to give anybody that satisfaction, no matter who they are. Friends, family, work members, enemies. Well, they brought it up. Okay. So if you don't like to hear it, it's okay.
I like this one. I thought it was fun. I laughed at this one more than I did the other two. The fight with I'm just really big into fight choreography. I look up YouTube videos on fighting all the time. The moves were good, but there was a lot of cuts.
Him and Akeem?
Yeah, there was one part where you're looking down. They had some really good moves, and they cut it. I'm not sure if it's because they're covering up the inadequacy of the performers, and that's a real thing, or if it's just like a Western movie versus an Asian movie where we have a million cuts even when you don't need to. Like, back that camera up and don't cut it, baby. That's what Jackie Chan says.
Yeah.
We don't need to get it close and cut. We don't care about characters' faces. We don't care about character motivation. We just care about fighting.
Yeah.
I don't know why I try to sound like a European person there.
I don't know why either. You sound like trying to be Scandinavian when you're talking about an Asian film.
Yeah,
Asian
I don't know.
Cuts,
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, I don't got anything else. I thought this was good, and
I thought it was good. It was a good follow-up to the second episode. The first episode was a terrible lead, but if it just keeps doing this, then I will at least enjoy the series.
Yeah.
So, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as good as the original anime.
Yeah.
I've already accepted that. So, if it's at least enjoyable and I can sit here and enjoy it and just pass the time, fine.
One thing that's cool about this was the face-changing technology.
Oh, with him.
And we see...
Hakeem, I'm pretty sure, in the original anime, did have his face changed. He had a facelift.
Okay.
and change done. The way they did it in this, like making him like a sympathetic guy, it's like, I just love the animals, was kind of dumb in the end.
Okay.
Compared to how it was in the original, but I'll accept it.
Guys, I don't got anything else. It was good, and I'm looking forward to the next one, and that's all we have.
I just hope the next one's just like this one, and I can just roll with it and enjoy it.
Let's do it. Guys, thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you like us and you want to support us, then like and subscribe. If you don't like us but like this show, like and subscribe. If you don't like us or don't like this but like the original, like and subscribe. If you like all three, that's even better. Tell us why.
You don't have to like or do anything, by the way.
You should. It helps us out. Appreciate it.